to 1111 Tarot. I am Mama D. If you are new, welcome. You found us for a reason. If you're in true crime and you're into paranormal research, we're here for you. And if you are returning, welcome home, my lovelies. Welcome home. We're going to be doing a reading on HUDSON LINDOW. So let's go ahead, get this deck cleaned and ready. I am doing this reading out of a request of many of the members as well as subscribers. So with that, let's get started. All right, HUDSON LINDOW. What is this? What is this energy prior to his death? The morning of. Show me his energy prior to his death in the morning. I'm going to walk through a little bit of a timeline. I've already said my prayers. I just saw a card go by. It did not come out yet. Okay, here we go. So the first thing we have is walking away. So he is literally going after something at the beginning of his day. You can see this is the Eight of Cups, and this person, to get in the tarot, you want to get 10 cups or 10 swords or 10 wands, because then you get to start fresh. You go up a level, if you will. And with 8 cups, this person is on an adventure and they just feel like they're missing out on something. And so they go off to try to find 2 extra cups so that they have that 10 cup set. So they're literally walking away from like a drama situation or something unsatisfying in the tarot, and they're walking towards something that they feel is better. They don't know what, but they're on the adventure. Next, he has the Nine of Wands, which is a wounded warrior. So he has the sense of rejection or something that hurt his feelings, almost like a wounded, emotional wounding. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands, and so we go 8, 9, right? Consecutive there. And this is also protecting something new to you. Like, you've made it so far, you're definitely not going to let that cycle repeat. You're hurt and you're not healed yet. Can it mean a physical injury? Yes, it can. Can it mean an emotional injury? Yes. And I know it was something that wasn't right for him. So there's discord is what I'm feeling. We have Archangel Michael, who is my protector. And this is Sagittarius energy. And look at the bro top. I never used that till the Kylie Rodney case, but the dude has on a bro top. So Archangel Michael is a protector of children and also a truth speaker, as well as Archangel Gabriel, who are my guides, right? As well as Archangel Raphael, and I could keep going. So that's in the North Node. We have the angel saying something didn't get mixed right. It's a fire sign energy, which is action. So there was something that was actively taking place that wasn't right, coming from my angel guides. This is before the death. It follows up with this 5 of Cups. Now, when you get to 5 cups, it's kind of like, how do I want to put it? It's you have 3 cups that are spilt that you can do nothing about. And that's what you're obsessed with. Meanwhile, 2 viable cups, 2 cups that are absolutely full, ready to go, are behind you. But the person in the 5 of Cups energy doesn't care about the new offers. Their woe is me. They have a lot of regret over something that did not work. So with the walking away in the 9 of Wands, this is kind of like, well, I'm just going to let this go. It just isn't for me kind of energy. It wasn't right. It didn't feel right. So we have him separating from an energy and kind of like going out on his own exploration. And it's caused by regret, like he doesn't feel good about the whole thing. As I dig a little deeper, we're playing nice, young men. I mean that, Jack. Lucky, be nice. I have new puppies. If you're new to the channel, I hope you're a dog lover, because if you're not, I'm going to drive you nuts. I'm sorry. Just saying. All right, my loves, let's look at this walking away energy, correct? What we're doing now is we're going towards that night, right? So he's approaching this. He's feeling like a decision got made, and he's walking away. I'm getting the Chariot energy. Could mean vehicle, could mean that he's headed towards something destined event. It's a balancing energy with the white and the black horse. Can mean horsepower. Explain the Chariot. Why is he going towards this? 10 of Wands. He's putting his burdens down. Something he's just making a decision. He's putting his burdens down because he feels like he's having to defend himself, which is concerning. Why would he feel that 7 of Wands and the 9 of Wands? What is this defense? Got 3 of Wands in reverse. A lot of Wands is a great deal of activity. Can be, because it can be communication, but because there's so much discord, I feel like it's communication in a way. This is not planning. Okay, so when you get the 3 of Wands, this person has 3 options. They choose one wand. They're taking an active role in deciding something. Something is not decided here. And I'm defensive, okay? When I say I'm explaining how I feel as I pick up on the energy. Let me understand this 9 of Wands. Little story came out. King of Cups, deep, 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 hidden emotion, not shown. So he's feeling wounded because he had deep connection to this. He felt connected to something. Page of Wands. Look at all the wands. Wands are action. Cups are emotion. There's a little bit of emotion. We have that, oh my God. I read a card wrong. I may have to start wearing my glasses. I said 8 of Cups walking away this whole read. And that's the 10 of Swords. That changes the reading. So I got to rewind because I screwed up. 10 of Swords is betrayal to the most. And now I feel super suspicious. Look, it's 10 of Swords. I did pick up that 8 of Cups, so it might still come up. We have a card on the board face down. We have this Page of Wands. This is something new. It's a messenger, definitely a messenger to or from the King of Cups. Let's understand this message. 4 of Swords, laying something to rest. I don't like it. I was okay when it was 8 of Cups. That's a choice to walk away. When you get the 10 of Swords, that is not always by choice. It's never by choice. 10 of Swords is external than yourself, being backstabbed. It's 10 knives. And I'm not saying he was stabbed. I'm saying total betrayal in the back. What is this 10 of Swords? We just got a story. Hierophant could have been the school system. It could be a frat. It could be church. It's a commitment. It's organization. It's material higher learning in a sense. It's committing oneself, like pledging. And I dropped it. Interesting. I have the Page of Swords. Somebody watching. Somebody watching, paying close attention to Hudson. Very close. That's the Page of Swords. This is also a messenger that says this person was doing this and this and this. 5 of Pentacles. Not having enough. A feeling of lack, not measuring up. It's also being weighed and measured and left wanting. I picked up a different deck and I got the 10 of Swords again. Total betrayal. Okay, I mean, I was thinking this was going to be like he drowned in the water and there's no nefarious cards, but I'm getting 2 10 of Swords, like it's overstated. Look, the dude is totally betrayed. because he's found left wanting. He doesn't, somebody judged him that was stalking him. This could, I got to ask, is it related to Brian? I mean, Ted Bundy didn't always take the same action. A lot of serial killers do different methods of death. I mean, I could hold somebody under the water, and if I overpower them and they drown, they're going to be ruled drowning. If there's no crime known of, it could be considered accidental. Whoops. I got 9 of Cups in reverse, which is very weird because you can see it in the upright is getting a wish. This is not a wish. You can see it in the upright is a numbing over. I mean, they drank 9 cups, right? I'm not picking up. Oh, wait, the deck is in reverse. Okay, so I'm making a lot of mistakes tonight. He may have had some alcohol, but I'm not picking up a great deal. I'm picking up something on top of alcohol. What is this 9 cups? Is the deck in reverse? Yes, let's flip it. What is this? Thank you. I can't hold cards tonight. We're getting repeating cards. I again have that 7 of Wands. It's defending oneself against your own marriage, if you will, your own commitment, something that you have adjoined to, attached to. The 1111 is the mirroring of yourself, right? It's the 4 of Wands. So with that defensiveness, it's against something he's committed to. And then I get confusion. 7 cups. So we're going from 9 cups, 7 cups. There's total inebriation. Is it the... Yeah, making sure. 7 of Cups. So we have a lot of drinking to the 5 of Cups. That's that regret. We're getting repeating cards. It's almost like he was not able to defend himself properly. Why he's defending himself, I don't know. From what, I don't know, but we're going to keep going. We do have the 5 of Cups. Again, the 3 cups that are spilt is what is focused. We're getting a lot of repeating cards. Okay. I feel like using the Light Seers Tarot. We're going to stay with that. Show me this Temperance Archangel Michael card. Excuse me. I will be coming up to chat to Topside once we're finished with the read, for those of you that would like to discuss the case. The Hermit, right? Following your intuition, knowing something, coming from the home place. Look at the path. It's overlooking water. Did he go out to the water by his own choice? Eight of Swords in reverse to get out of his head. And I say that because, yes, he went out to the water by himself. Ace of Cups. It is a yes. Aces are yeses. So he went out there willingly towards the water. We have an Ace of Cups, and we have mental imprisonment, which is a very bad nightmare that you could get out of, but you're so programmed to look at everything that you personally have done wrong. And it's fear, it's guilt, it's shame of oneself. You see how they feel trapped in their own mind. And it's taken a self-cup of love to get out of your head. So he may have went out there to clear his mind. Was it by accident that Hudson drowned? We have a hidden card on the table face down, and we have the Star card. Aquarius energy can be healing. It can be seen as getting a lot of acclimates. It could be seen as being noticed. So we have something that's being called to attention with that Aquarius energy. I have 9 of Swords. So he's building in mental anxiety. Did someone bully Hudson. Did someone bully Hudson? Aces are always yes. That is the clarity I needed. Ace of Swords. Staircase right into the middle of his brain. Somebody put this kid in his head really bad. Who is this energy that did this? Who is this? Six of Cups. Somebody from his past. Could have been a family member. Could have been a friend. It's somebody from his childhood. Could be a father figure. Whoa. Seven of Pentacles. They planted seeds in this kid's head. A lot of seeds. Could be a friend. Is it somebody that he went to school with? Ten of Cups, yeah. It's somebody that he attended school with. Ten of Cups is a yes. Oh, and so is Ace of Wands. We have all four aces, I believe. I'm pretty sure we do. I'm not going to find them all. Ace of Wands, communication, action taken. Did Hudson get bullied by somebody that attended the school? I may have asked that already, but I have to ask again. Okay, I got Nine of Cups in reverse, which is no. Is this somebody in Moscow? Okay, we got a story. Let's see. We have a lot of confusion. It's almost like the hidden peanut shell, you know, where you shift it around. Okay, where is it now? You can see that guy's really thinking, and it's causing so much confusion. I have a Strength card in reverse. They played on his weaknesses. And it's somebody close to him, because this is a liar that's got a sheep. It's like a narcissist played on him. Yep. The Devil card. Somebody that pretended or seemed like a friend, but really was like a serious bad karmic. Five of Wands, communication, and it's constant strife. Back and forth, back and forth. Nobody can get on the same page. It's just a mind blah. Yes, Ace of Pentacle. Now I know we have all four. Ace of Pentacle. That pentacle is something tangible. Did Hudson fall accidentally into the water? Six of Wands. Attention. Drawing like on stage, attention. That can be a yes. Two of Swords, a decision made. A deciding factor. Two of Swords. Uh-oh. There it is. The Tower. The Tower is all about that moment where it's total destruction. There's no way back. Life has changed forever, and you have to start from absolute scratch. Even the foundation is removed. The Tower moment, and it's a stinky damn offer. I don't want to know very much more. I'm going to ask just one more question. I'm trying to figure out how to ask it comfortably. Fell into the water accidentally. He was clearing his head. Did anyone have to do anything with physically harming Hudson in the water? Did anybody do this? Knight of Wands. Horsepower. Is that his own energy? Yes. He did it alone. Queen of Swords. It's could be about a female. Feminine energy. Was this over a female? I got a card already up. Hangman, new perspective. All right. Something we are not seeing. What is this new perspective? I got the Page of Swords in reverse, the Stalker in reverse. What does that mean? This Watcher in reverse? These cards are flipping. It's like Two of Cups in reverse. Broken heart. Is this over a romantic relationship that this person got so drunk, or airmail? Seven of Swords, liar, cheater, thiever. Somebody did him dirty. They may have cheated on him. Seven of Swords, liar, cheater, thiever. Did somebody do this romantically? Yes. Look at the cowboy there. It's got the roses. He was a romantic person. He was he was a good lover, if you will, passionate about things, romantic. Had the High Priestess in reverse. He couldn't see past this. Six of Pentacles. He kept giving, but he wasn't getting, is what I'm feeling intuitively. And there it is. Eight of Cups. Walking away. The female walked away, and it threw him out of balance. So I think he went to drinking and maybe doing something else. Did Hudson take drugs? Hermit. Went within, trying to find his own guidance, trying to figure this out. And what did he decide? Toxicity. He probably did do something that could be very toxic to the body, the mind. And, whoa, we just got a little story about that toxicity. Working. Eight of Pentacles is repetitive cycles, too. And it's the burdens. He kept replaying the burden in his head, burden in his head, burden in his head. And it comes out with closing the cycle. I have to ask y'all. Did Hudson unalive himself in any way, allegedly? I'll let you draw your conclusion. This usually means as an answer to a question. It would mean yes. Over love, Two of Cups. And then I got the Ten of Cups, which is also an answer to any question. This is seen as a yes in the tarot. I don't even know what to ask. I feel brokenhearted. I kind of... The Seer has spoke. Queen of Cups. That's the Seer card. With her two little dogs, and I happen to have two little dogs. Twin dogs. Plus I have a white dog, Gretchen. Let me see. Anything else that you would like to share? The Star. He's getting the attention. It's a healing energy. Let's send a lot of love to him. A lot of love. He gets the angel card. When we say a lot of love, he gives us back Archangel Michael. He is with the angels. He has a temperance card. It's Two Cups, right? And he has the Emperor, Airy. It is all four kings. He sees it now for what it is. In the collective environment, if you will. Yeah. The Chariot. It's a destiny and it's not a race anymore. You know? His message basically in life would be cherish things. Cherish them. But don't ever let them be who you are. Right? Chariot. Is he laying to rest? Find an interesting King of Swords. That's my killer energy. Did the killer have anything to do with this? I get the Death card. If you see the camera moving, I have a dog down there, a puppy. It's hitting the camera. The Death card with the King of Swords is concerning strategic plans. There may be something where he was planning his release a little bit there to start over. I'm not sure what he means by the Fool card. And communication. And then the final card of the reading before we get into the blessing cards is Knight of Swords, King of Swords. I don't like that. I don't. I do feel that there was some choices of his made. He is seeming to be inebriated in some way, maybe even more. He was being watched. I don't know. Let me go over here and get one more deck. I just want to understand this. One more. Curious minds want to know. Hold on, I got to get this one ready. Was a Moscow killer involved in Hudson's death at that time? One card. Is the deck in the upright or reverse? I got 9 of Cups in reverse, and that is a strong no. So the killer had nothing to do with it. Did anybody else? Communication. Something about communication is the only way they had something to do with it. You received a message that was unsettling. Yeah. He's got this money exchange, something exchanged. 6 of Pentacles. He gave something, he got something. Holding back. He gave more than they did. He gave. And I got that strength card. He was strong in giving, but they were holding back the healing love, right? The Star card again. He might be Aquarius energy. I don't know. All right, my lovelies, let's get some blessings on this. That's all I can offer on the story. But I wanted to try to bring some answers together. I do not see the Moscow murderer having anything to do with this. Let's see what message we get. Oh, we've got 3 cards? Okay. Enjoy every moment to the fullest. Sun, radiate your energy. DNA, karma. Karmic. It's the karmic cycle. Yeah, it was very powerful. Never give your energy away to another. Never give your energy away to another. I mean, you can share, but you don't want to give it away and lose yourself in that, right? You want to hold your own power. So with that, my beautifuls, if this is where you leave me, I am saddened. I would love you to stay with our chat if you would like. We have subscribers chat starting, and we're going to find out what your opinions are and what you think. But if you choose to leave me right now, I totally understand, and I thank you graciously and humbly for the time that you spent with me. And I ask that you say a prayer tonight that sends strength out to anybody that feels that sad that they would drink and maybe wander near something and get depressed or whatever could have happened. It looks like he accidentally fell in the water, but I mean, he was straying off on his own because he was brokenhearted over someone, is what I'm guessing. That's really hard, right? So I send whoever is out there that struggles with any type of anything in life, remember, we have a lot of moments in life that are not wonderful, but we have a lot that are, but it's temporary. So give it another day. Give it a few nights of sleep. Talk to somebody, right? All right, my lovelies, let's open up the chatting to everybody. Let me get this off the table here. And I'm going to get my eyewear on so that I can see everybody good. I hope that you are doing well. Hey, Muffin Top, my love. Silly Me, thank you. Alicia Harper, Lady D. Deborah Martino Lewis, thank you, Mama D. See you in a bit. Am I on the old one? See you in a bit? I don't know what that means. Okay, let me see here. How is everybody doing? Am I on the right live for the chat? Wouldn't that be something if I was reading the members chat and on the wrong one? Yeah, this is the right one. There you all are. Everybody was quiet. Hi, Anna. Hi, Joyful. Thank you for modding, my beautiful, and Muffin Top. Hi, Zamo. Pam, Zamo, everything about this is heartbreaking. For real. It is. It is. But they're not in pain right now. Nobody's in pain right now. You have to let your heart break. You have to grieve through the process. And you have to transmit the energy. The person would not want you to be holding on to lingering pain. That's why they gave us the sun. They're trying to encourage you to embrace life, right? Embrace all the moments we have. Donna Bayhurst said, whoops, cat's flying. Hold on, Donna. Donna Bayhurst said, heard this could have been a hazing gone wrong. Interesting in this one. Deborah Martino Lewis says, I'll be right back. It was a sad read, and we get those from time to time. We do. Jalissa was one that was really hard for me, and Daniel Robinson was a real hard read for me. Lady D, you're on the right one. Nettie, so very sad. Jennifer Swain, hi Mama D. Hi Jennifer. How are you? Pez says, we had a boy from Michigan who did the same at U of M. Hey, Jill, how are you, beautiful? Big hugs to you. Lorraine B., how are you? Alicia Jalissa was very hard for you. Your read made me cry. I had to leave. That clung to me. And not everybody agreed with me. But in hindsight, I do feel that that read was truthful. Right on. I know there's not going to be as many comments tonight. Some do not understand who this young man was. And this is also to bring some awareness to take precautions in your life too. If you're going to drink, make sure you don't go near water. Alicia said, you had me with the Jalissa read. Yeah, that broke a part of me. It hurt. It hurt. And like I said, it was so way before anything was known about the situation, really. They were looking for in vineyards, and I'm like, hold on a minute. And then throughout the reading, it like overtook me so much so that I was blowing snot bubbles offline because I felt, I can remember it. It makes me want to bawl. Let's change the subject. We rest her in peace. We rest her in peace. We rest Hudson in peace. Clear the energy. They are no longer in pain. Remember that. Y'all are getting me all teary-eyed. Stop it. Stop it. Jenny Troglin, I'm here, but I'm with my dad, and his TV is so loud, I can't hear you, even with headphones. I can hear you, Jenny. I love you. Oh, let's see if I can do Jenny. Okay, G-I-N-N-I. I know I'm kind of goofy at times. Linda Ross says, Alicia says, snot bubbles. Deborah Martino Lewis. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, love. Linda Ross says, do you think this may have had something to do with Hannah? I don't know. I don't. I feel like we do have something that's not nurturing in the area that these children are. It's almost, I don't even want to get into it. I feel like I'm opening a can of worms. Okay, you get rich kids, and I'm not saying everybody's rich. Some of them get there on scholarships, okay? But there's a rich status quo line drawn in the sand. We're Greek. We behave this way. We believe this way. We do it this way. We all do this, and these clubs, right? These cliquey little clubs. Not everybody fits into a club. Not everybody fits into a school desk at school. We have to start appreciating the uniqueness of individuals. And I'm not sure all these colleges that are very centered on elite groups that, oh, I made it into this because I'm good enough. I'm not so sure that's good for mental health. I mean, look what's going on. And I'm not saying, community colleges don't have desks. I'm just saying they're more supportive of unique differences, I believe, personally. Because we used to talk on the school bus with sign language. Lorna, I agree, Mama D. Hello, Jenna. How are you? How are you? Alicia Harper, my kids are definitely not brick and mortar school kids, right? We had a discussion with my middle one, and he's about to turn 20. And I said, one thing I'm very proud of with all 4 of my children is that I have always encouraged them to decide how they want to believe on something, even if it's not my belief and it is theirs. That is their right from very early on. I so mean that, right? Born Pack Rat, thank you. 5 gifted memberships just went out to some of the subscribers or someone in chat, and you will be getting a membership for 30 days via Born Pack Rat, supporting the channel and you, bringing more people into our members chat. Thank you. We won't know who unless you thank Born Pack Rat. So if you get that membership, please make sure you say thank you so that we know who got the 5 memberships. I feel like I should ring a bell. Ready? If you have headphones on, get ready. That was awesome. Joyful Dolphin, I dazed someone who was deaf a very long time ago. So I had to learn to, although I forgot some, but I still know the alphabet and sign language. Very cool. Jill Naminsky was just given a membership by Pack Rat. Mary Yankton was. Let's see who else. Does it show me who else? That's all it showed me for now. That's all it showed. Edith Mahoney, how are you? You're never late, my beautiful. You can always hit replay. I appreciate that very much. Laura Williams, how nice. I love it when that happens because we have a minute to celebrate. Sam and Wendy, congrats, you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Born Pack Rat. We're over 200 members, right? Leonard Love been listening the whole live while cooking dinner. Congrats to all who got gifts. Great job gifting. Aw, Born Pack Rat says, I love you all. Thank you, Mama D. We love you too. We do. I love Sweet Soul, Sully says. And that's Carrie Gigi, if you don't know when I say Sully. Silly me, that's so nice. It is, it is. So you guys, I want to bring up something at the tail end of the subscribers chat. And that is that if you've been seeing, some of you have, those that it's meant to find, it will, 1 minute little tarot reading in the mornings. So we're going to continue that all through January. Unfortunately, it must not be meant for billions of people to see it, but it's given our algorithm a little dive. So we're going to keep doing it because, like I said, I don't care if we got to do it for free. I just don't want to take a hit. So we're going to move that over to 1111 Moon, which is my other channel. And I'll get that link going again pretty soon here at the end. So on February 1st, those little 1 minute readings are still going to be available to you. I'm still going to advertise them over here, but they're going to be over on 1111 Moon, which is our spiritual growth channel. Leslie says, I love the shorts. I do too, and I'm not giving them up. We're just going to throw them on the non-monetized channel so that we don't take a hit over here. Pam Zamo says, I love those readings. Lorna says, I love the daily readings. They're getting a good amount of attention, but I can see where our normal things are, and then I release one, and our algorithm literally does a deep dive into the abyss. Meow, because they're so short, and there's not a lot of watch time to them. And so it's almost as if somebody saw it for a second and they click off. So I don't think shorts are quite working out perfectly with everything yet. they're still in like almost a beta format. They're a trial, and I'm willing to try them. I might do the shorts, but do them in a different way. I know over on 1111 Moon, I'm going to be doing the different signs. If you're a Gemini, this is your message today kind of thing too. Or if you're a Capricorn, I'm going to be doing that too. Those might be like 8 minutes long, right? So maybe 10 minutes. What time a.m., Laura says? Right now I try to get them out there by 8 o'clock in the morning. I don't always make it, but it's in the a.m. and that's U.S. Central Time. Sending you love, Mama D. Thank you, Delta. I love when I get love. That's the best gift in the world. Muffin Top, remember to tap that like button, y'all. 182 fabulous people here. Very cool. Well, you guys, what do you feel that, I mean, I was looking over at the idahofour case, and, you know, some people are like, don't be all getting on Dylan. I'm telling you, there's some missing pieces, and I see 4 victims and I see 2 survivors. And so I'm not going to quit asking questions. If that offends you, don't watch that program. Watch one where I'm not asking the questions. Am I saying that Dylan had something to do with the murders? No, I am not. I'm saying we're missing pieces of the timeline. I'm going to continue to ask questions, and I'm not going to apologize. I have never apologized in the past on asking questions when somebody has action. They have access to the person, the victim. They have no alibi, especially if they're in the same house. And I'll just say it real quick. It can't be both. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You cannot say that the reason she didn't call 911 is because you simply feel that she had seen so many men in her house all times of the hours that it was nothing to her, and then tell me that she's also frozen in fright and goes into a catatonic state. You can't have it both. It doesn't work like that. She can't be so comfortable with the situation that she doesn't call 911 and go into a catatonic state from stage fright or fear or whatever you want to call it. You can't have both. I'm just saying. So make your mind up, or get the hell out of the kitchen about it. Go talk about something else. But don't come at me. Don't come at anybody else because we have questions. We're going to do this. We are true crime. Nobody is in a protective bubble on my channel. No one, except for the victims themselves. They are very protected. Just saying, that's how I work here. And it's not victim shaming. It's not victim blaming. It is actively asking questions of survivors. You know, damn well the police were like, and Dylan, why did you not call 911? Are they victim blaming by asking that? I think not. They're trying to figure out the story, right? And there's some missing pieces to the puzzle. And it is confusing. And Mary, I agree with you. Mary Yankton says, just so confused about it. You have the right to stay confused until you feel comfortable with your own answer. Do your own research. Draw your own conclusions. I'm not here to sway your opinion one way or the other. I'm saying I personally have questions. I personally want to understand that missing timeline. What pieces are we missing? Was Dylan just so absolutely drugged up that she didn't even believe what she was seeing and thought, it's just some dude. I'm going to go back to bed and crash. That would make sense why she went into hysterics, passed out the next morning, because it would be like, oh my God, I was here all night with a killer. That was a killer. I could get it. I could be like, whoa, that could be what happened. On the other hand, there was nobody called till 11. They were in hysterics at 11. So if she's in hysterics at 11 and she thinks Kaylee's playing with her dog and she's hearing a roommate saying something and crying, and she's hearing, I'll help you with that, and she's seeing this dude and she's not seeing any blood, why would she go into a catatonic state? Why would you go into a catatonic state? because she doesn't see the murders till the next day. So nobody's been murdered in her book. Just somebody in her house sent her into a catatonic state. See, that doesn't work for me. I promise you that doesn't work for me. So make it make sense. As Annie Elise says, and harsh reality, and all these wise creators that share their brain matter with us. And we're like, wow, now we have those individuals that are as confused as I am. They're like, we don't know. And all I'm asking is, okay, people are like, why would they have not covered up her name so that we wouldn't even know which roommate? Might even be another person in the house that was staying there. We don't know. But the police put her initials out there knowing, or whoever did the affidavit, knowing that the world was going to go off on this. Like there was going to be absolute chaos. A spinning Tasmanian devil of media bull that just swirls. Why? I'll tell you what I think. I think it's to allow the prosecution and the defense to look and see what we do and how we respond so that they get a rehearsal for the other side, right? So, everybody's saying that, well, she's just a teenager. She's in her 20s. You're no longer a teen when you're in 20s. I had a 2-year-old by then. Thank you. And I was married. So let's not make them teeny boppers that got their, I just ripped my earring off, that got their braces and their braids and they're coming out smacking gum and they're just flighty as shit because they're a 14-year-old babysitter. No, y'all. No. Let's say what it is. Maybe she is 19. I don't know. I'm just saying, let's not pretend that we have somebody that wouldn't know how to dial 911. I'll tell you another thing. I don't want to hear that bullshit story that she's scared to call 911 because a killer might hear her. You can literally mute your phone and hit 911. They're on their way, baby. I promise you. In the smallest, littlest, tiniest, bittiest rural farmhouse, you hit 911 on a phone, drop it, and walk away. They're on their way. Because I had a really stupid friend that continued to let their baby chew on their phone who dialed 911 and didn't even know it. Ambulance and cops arrive and everybody's like, we're here. She's like, why? Yeah, that's a big fine, by the way. Cost her $850 each time, and it happened twice within a week. I got to move the puppies. They're right here. So I'm really knocking some holes through this whole, this is why, that is why, for me personally, just saying my opinion, you may not share my opinion. You may feel that literally she took some shit because she's a college student and she got a little drugged up, right? A little under the influence, didn't know what the hell she was seeing, wasn't that concerned, and was fed up with the amount of noise and was glad that the guest was leaving. But that does not leave her, as the affidavit said, which was frozen in a state of shock and fear. So if she's frozen in a state of shock and fear, why not dial 911? And what did she see? Did she see more? And they're not telling us. Did she see him with a knife? Because we know the knife left with him. He didn't have a sheath. He's not going to put it in on himself and get cut. So is he walking away and they skip that part? Because that would make you blow your mind if you realize that this dude with the hairy eyebrows is coming towards you and he's got a bloody knife in his hand. I would still think that you would come out of shock a little bit before 8 hours. But like I said, I'm going to keep asking the questions regardless of how uncomfortable it is for people. And I'm not naming, I'm asking. I got this. Thank you for this read. Thank you, my darling. for 8 hours. No, Gemini 65, right? Because you're not going to go to sleep. You're not. You can't tell me she slept if she is absolutely that scared. You don't go to sleep. You don't. You can't. You can't. Shelly Ray says that's right, because you can't have it both ways, honey. Pass the butter. Amen. Miranda Ling Howard. I think it's the other thing, though. Totally new girl, new house, young in party house, not sure what's going on. Do you want to be that new girl in the house calling the cops because a roommate cried? I'm not saying you call the roommate because you cried. I'm saying in the affidavit, she was frozen in fear. Frozen in fear. If you're frozen in fear, one of two things is going to happen. When you know the coast is clear and you're locked in your room, okay, you're going to call help, okay? You're going to call for help. You're going to call someone, your mom, 911, someone. You're going to reach out for help. And if you're scared to talk, you're going to mute your phone and dial 911 and hide that and wait. If you're frozen in fear. Or when he leaves, you're going to go adventure. Now, here's what may have happened that they're not telling us. And this could be a reason why they're not telling us. And this would make 100% sense also. If after he left, she waited a short time, maybe a half hour, who knows? I'm just grabbing a random time. She was like, I got to go see if my friends are okay. She may have tried to call them. And if they didn't pick up, another question, why not call 911 at that moment? And if they didn't pick up, if you don't want to call 911, would you go check on them? Santa, Ethan, are you guys okay in there? I don't know. Somebody was in the house. Would you not want to alert other members of the house that a man dressed all in black is wandering through your dark house with bushy eyebrows? Would you not want to know if somebody's okay? Would you just assume everybody's okay? You're just a scaredy cat. I'm going to go to bed. I don't know. What are they chewing on? Oh, the puppies. Kyle, CY Kyle, I'd rather wait till we get all the facts. Even Steve wishes everyone would focus on BK instead of DM. I'm going to focus on who I have questions on that was inside the house of this individual house. I want to understand why 911 wasn't called. What we could wait forever. We may not know until the end of the trial. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe we won't. I'm curious, and I'm not trying to draw speculation on it. I'm saying I want to know more. They're putting a gag order on everything in the case, so the public can't know. All right? They've got the search warrant sealed over there at Brian's house, saying that certain people would be at risk, in imminent danger. We have roommates in the house, both of them. One of them saw the killer, did not call 911. I want to know why. Like I said, if you differ from my opinion, I absolutely respect that. I'm telling you, you don't always got to watch that part of the video too. Just, that's what I say. If I don't agree with one of my people, I don't go, oh, I'm done. So unsubscribe to that. They have a different opinion than me. I stay subscribed, but I click off that particular video and I come back when they're on a different part, right? And that's even with certain people that I disagree with, that I love to watch. If they have a different opinion, I'm like, well, they got a different opinion than me. I see it completely different. It's just how I am. Why call friends first, Pam asked. Meg, right. I think there's text back and forth between Bethany and Dylan. That's another question I have. I feel like it's key to the case. Toddlers call 911. This whole young crap is BS. Bam. Meg, the imminent danger shit is crazy. Gemini 65, you don't call friends first. Shelly Ray Roghila says exactly. Woo, it's going fast. Give me a minute. Exactly. If you saw the person leave, why are you afraid they're going to hear you call police? I do, Sully. We can agree to disagree. Absolutely. I feel like you can have a completely different view. We may never know why, says Jenna. I agree. Miranda says, personally, hell yeah, I'm calling it weird. I agree. Shirley E., welcome, welcome. Yes, it's called being adults, right? Karen Bray, oh, wow, I didn't know about the gag order on the search warrant. Very strange. It's not a gag order on the search warrant. It is sealed. Well, I guess it is a gag order if you think of it that way. Absolutely. It's sealed is the legal term, I guess. I didn't mean to correct you. You're right. It basically is a gag order. Amy Johnson. Dylan is and will continue to be a victim. We do not know her past trauma. I automatically shut down and sleep when speaking of trauma. Human response is freeze, fight, or flight. It will come out. That could be. I don't know. You know, I follow my cards. If you're coming on this channel and you're wanting me to be like, I feel like there's no toxicity around Dylan, I'm not going to, because I read cards and that's what I base my stuff on. Doesn't mean she's guilty in any way. It means there's something not right here. One of these things doesn't belong here. One of these things isn't the same. She saw it all. I believe the reason Brian did not kill her, I believe is because he wanted 4 victims and he already had them. I think the number was precise. I believe Brian is into numerology. I do not believe that Dylan had one thing to do with murdering those people. However, I believe there's more to the story of Dylan, and she might have been used unknowingly. There's something about the situation. Did he threaten her? Did he say, and if you call the cops, I'll come back and get you? There's more to the puzzle, is what I'm saying. Right, honey bunny. Call somebody, anybody. Lady Moonlight, Mama D. Interesting, you keep getting the farm card, and his detour route home passes lots of farmland. Well, and he got pulled over on like Farm Road or something. That's weird, but I'm really wondering about where he put that knife. What do you guys think? Should we figure out where he put the knife? Did he put it in that forest area where he went like 2 hours out of his way and shut his phone off? I kind of feel like that's a tomorrow thing. What do you guys feel like? Little Lucy, if it was dark, how did she know his eyebrows were bushy? Leslie Henderson says, me too, Gemini, we all do. Miranda Lang Howard, was she possibly not getting along with them? This is what I'm saying. There's could be more to the story that Dylan doesn't even know herself. Like, is her memory blocked? Was there communication between Brian and her? And he was like, that to her about coming back. And she was like so scared she could not breathe. And she was like, if I dial 911, will he know? I mean, there's something more to the story. Nettie, his footprint was by her door when he was walking to leave. That's what I've heard. Yes. And he walked towards her and then went past her. He saw her. I believe that. See, and that's the other thing. If she is, I'll just leave it. I'm just going to leave it. Y'all draw your own conclusion. Go do your own research, form your own opinion. We'll change the subject. Okay, Sam and Wendy, I believe he buried it in the forest. I'm wondering very strongly. Amy Johnson, he kept the knife. It's his true trophy. I agree. It's at a farm, probably in clear sight. Could be. Linda Ross says maybe that's why he went back to the house at around 9 a.m. That could be. Ah, Charlene, thank you so very much for that snooper chat with that hot cup of joe. I appreciate it. Leslie Henderson says, yeah, Wilma, Scotland. My husband's Scottish descendant. Who's in Scotland? Did I miss somebody? I got this. Did y'all hear about the 6-year-old that shot his teacher? Not sure what state, just happened a couple days ago. I did. Right? Kim Adams, she couldn't call them. Yes, please, the puzzle piece, and it's pre-BK, but lead BK there. It's going to use it to get off. We have to find out to stop it. I'm not sure, Kim, what you mean, love. Brian's boss knows BTK. I think it's his teacher. They talked to BTK. First kill was 4 people. True. Brian's boss is the top. Okay, it's not Brian's boss, Lady Blue. It's his. Well, I guess you could call it a boss if he's a teacher assistant. I guess you could say that. But it's actually his professor in college that he had. Brian's boss is the top criminologist in the country. That's why he killed only 4 copying BTK, in my opinion. Could be. I was looking at like the dates too, and Charlie Manson's date of birthday, I believe, was the 12th of November, but this happened on the 13th. But I just feel it's weird. Kim Addis says something about the water tower. Lady Blue says Brian's boss. Okay, yeah, we read that. Let me catch up. There we go. Barbara Basin, the affidavit left more questions than answers. I don't know why they left that hanging. I also agree they saw each other, the second part of the story with DM and BK. Oh, I believe, honestly, like I said, that the reason that they threw this all out there, and believe me, they knew when we saw DM's initials, we'd know who. So, they knew they were stirring the shit pot. They could have redacted the name completely. We would have been left at least wondering which roommate. But that being said, I think they did it to find out how the defense is going to handle things, because there's those of us that are going to poke holes in the prosecution's storylines, and there's those that are going to be working for the prosecution in a sense with their opinions of how she was asleep, she couldn't help it, I don't know, whatever the the pros and the cons. And that way the teams, right, can take a little sample of everything and be like, okay, so if the defense says this, this is what we're going to say. If the prosecution says this, this is what we're going to say. So social media is becoming the sandbox, if you will, for testing out theories. So sorry. In a sense, the sandbox to push and pull and work it out. Oh, Lady Blue says the affidavit only has enough to take to trial. Is someone sick? You okay, Jack? He's chewing on a bone. He coughed for a minute, but he's all right. Lady Blue, the affidavit only has enough to take to trial. True. Lots won't come out until the trial. They know lots more. Absolutely true, Lady Blue. You okay, buddies? Need a drink? Hold on and let me see what they have. I want to make sure they have things they're supposed to have. Okay. It's a toy. Just a toy. Tracy Gear got rid of knives on a cross-country trip with Dad. Got rid of knife. Could be. Gina, I think the knife is somewhere he can go to it, hold it, remember the killings. Monique Kai, Mama D, your buddy, T-Rev 7:57 is going on news stations tomorrow evening to discuss possible Brian call. We should watch. We should watch. That's a great idea. Can somebody get me the time? Are you okay, Jack? Jack's got an upset tummy. I think he got too much food in him. Jack, are you okay, baby? Okay. He's okay. I'm just checking. I am a little. I'm not going to admit to having a cold because then I give it power. I'm just going to say I would like to breathe clearer. Just a little bit. I've been fighting it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bird? All right, my lovelies. And I'm trying not to take cold medicine either. With that, I want to say thank you so much to all of you that subscribe, whether you like it, the button or you just share the video or you just came in to share your time with us. No matter what you did, super chats and all, you modded, whatever you've done. I humbly thank you so much for sharing your time and your space with me and your energy. I greatly appreciate that. And I hope that Hudson Lindow rests in peace. And with that, I love you all to the moon and back. God bless you, my beautifuls. Make your day count. Bye for now. We'll see about that knife, if we can find it. I'm not sure how, because I'm not that great at finding things in the tarot, but maybe we can find out something about the knife that'll lead us. We'll find out tomorrow together. Love you. Bye. Thank you.